What's good? What's good? You know I gotta rep my $5 Cracker Jack watch. So another hate video was made about me, and I'm gonna actually use his name in the video. Well, you already saw it in the title anyways, but I'm gonna use his name because this is gonna be a positive video. I agree with the guy. What he said about my financial position and my financial health, not accurate, but everything he said is absolutely right. I 100% agree with him. So it's gonna be a new thing I'm gonna do on this channel going forward is if I'm going to use somebody's name in the video or in the title, it's only going to be for positivity. No negativity, no bullshit, no hate. Which will I keep alluding to it. I'm gonna explain why I was doing some of that stuff. It'll all make more sense in the future. But anyways, Teddy makes another hate video about me. The guy really strongly dislikes me. And that's okay. Not everybody's got to like me. It's all good. I always said I'm not here to be the most popular YouTuber. I'd rather tell the truth, have integrity, than be popular. But a lot of things he said were right, like I said, and so that his words aren't taken out of context and he's not misquoted or anything like that, I'm going to cue up the video so we can get his exact words, and then I'm going to respond to it. Tell you what I think. Sound good? All right, let's cue it up.
In the viewer. One of the guys I least like that is a clown, is a fucking waste of YouTube, is the We Are The Apes monkey fucking fool that told everybody to stop watching. A year and a half in the play, this freaking jamoke comes out of nowhere and says, hey everybody, stop.
Okay, I'm just going to stop it there really quick. Teddy, I get how it looks, man. Like, you're not wrong to think this at all. And nobody is, really, because the first video I uploaded was a month and 2 days ago. It was February 10th was the very first video I uploaded. So for one, it's not a year and a half into this because the OGs, well, I guess there were some people that were in this in 2019, like late 2020, late 2020. I got into this January 2021. So I consider myself an OG because that's when the initial beginning hardcore group got into this play. It was January 2021. Now, I have thought long and hard around this, whether I wanted to actually do a screen share like this, log into my account and disclose that. I mean, on one hand, I think I should because it obviously would help my credibility in my case. But on the other hand, I just don't know if I want to go down that road because of what happened with Richie. You know, on this channel, he doesn't get called out of my mouth. But with Richie, the guy just overshared his life, I think, and it turned into an absolute disaster for him. It just completely backfired. And you know, I'm all for transparency. I am all for transparency and full disclosure. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel, but I could very easily log into my account. Now I have multiple trading and investing accounts. The oldest account, not the oldest account I have out of all my accounts, but the account that has my oldest position in it, an AMC, I think the average share price is like $6.68, including trading commissions. Because I've never even back then, I've never used these bullshit free. I've never used Robinhood in my life. I don't use these fucking payment for order flow bullshit things because I talked about it in another video a couple days ago. You know, if the product you're using is free, it's because you're the product, right? So that's why I just never made sense why people didn't get it. Excuse me. Robinhood was always free because you were the product. They were selling your information to the market makers. So I've never used like Facebook. Facebook's the same thing. It's free because they sell your data and your demographics to advertisers. So I've never used Robinhood, but in that trading account, though, it has the first shares I bought. I bought in January 2021. You know, I started buying around $5, and then I averaged. You know, it was like $7, $4.50, $5.50. It was all in around there. So the average share price in that account, which I stopped buying in February 2021, is around. I think it's $6.68, and I could show that. I don't know if I want to, just because of everything that happened with Richie. But yeah, some of the other accounts I have, like I averaged all the way up and down this thing. You know, I averaged all the way up to like I was buying in the 40s, 50s, 60s in May, June. And then I was buying all the way down. So like my other accounts, the average share price is sitting around like $17, $18. But in my original account, my original shares, I could show $6.68. You don't get an average share price like that unless you were buying in those early days, January, February 2021. Let's carry on.
Watching YouTubers. Watch me because I'm not monetized. Stop watching other. A year and a half into the.
Okay, so again, I'm not a year and a half into this. I forgot to mention this. So if you go to my channel, I think the About section it shows this channel was created July 21st, I think. It was 20th or 21st, 2021. That's when it was created. Now, I've been fucking, I have another account, another YouTube account that I was using to be in the comments section. But when I wanted to start my own channel, which was in July, I was kind of thinking, you know what, hey, I want to jump in on this, not for monetization or anything like that. I just wanted to jump in the conversation because I hate being in the comments. I hate getting censored. And I ultimately just said, fuck it. So I created this channel with the intentions of making videos in July 2021. Said, fuck it. And then enough was enough. The very first video I uploaded, you can go back and watch on February 10th. It was because I was just so sick and tired of being censored in the comments that I grabbed a fucking pair of balls, turned the camera around, hit record, and sent it. Sent it to YouTube. I was tired of being censored in the comments. So I get why it looks like I just came into this a year and a half later. I get why it looks like that. So you're absolutely right to think that, but just not true. I've been around this for a while. And then as far as me saying, you know, don't watch other YouTubers, watch me because I'm not monetized. I never actually said that, Teddy. I never actually said, don't watch other people, watch me. I'm not I never said that. I said what I meant. It came from a good place and good intentions. I said just stop watching YouTube in general because there's just so much toxicity and negativity and drama now in this play that it's not doing anything good anymore. It's causing a lot of people to be discouraged, especially all these people that are making calls of the MOAS and the squeeze starting February, March. A lot of people were talking around that, you know, March 3rd, transparency, and February, March, got a feeling, all these things. A lot of naive investors are watching this and they're getting discouraged and disheartened when it doesn't happen because they expect their favorite YouTuber to be telling them the truth and to know all these things.
The play. A year and a half after all these other YouTubers have done all the DD, have brought in a ton of new investors to the play. The money bounced the way it did because of all these freaking YouTubers. Y'all hung in because of these YouTubers. When y'all were having shitty, bad freaking days, who lifted your spirits? The YouTubers that this guy's telling you not to watch. That's why I say, even with when I...
Okay, so I fucked up, Teddy. In the video, and I've said this in multiple videos, I don't have a script, I don't do anything, I just turn the camera on, record, send it. I don't edit or anything. Unless I'm doing a sit-down video like this, I don't edit anything. And I fucked up on that part. I should have mentioned in that video where I said stop watching YouTube, I should have said, hey, look, there are some good people out there, there are some positive messages out there, go watch them. So I fucked up, I didn't mention that. But here's the other thing, too, is you can't just watch people because they always tell you what you want to hear and they confirm your confirmation bias. As I say on this channel a lot, you got to see the world as it is, not as you wish it to be, not looking through rose-colored glasses. So, yeah, there are good people doing positive things, and I should have said that. You're absolutely right. I should have alluded to that. I fucked up, and I didn't. All I really meant is just turn off the drama and turn off the bullshit. That's what I really meant in that video. And I mean this, Teddy. It was coming from a good place. I wasn't trying to, discredit anybody. That's really all I meant. And then as far as the monetization thing, so just for the record, if there is an ad playing at the beginning of this video, this channel is not monetized yet. And I can fucking prove that. If you need me to make a video, the channel, you know what, here's for full disclosure, full honesty, this channel is now eligible for monetization. I have not even applied for it yet. It's a whole process. You have to apply for the YouTube Partnership Program. You have to set up an AdSense account and do all the shit. It takes a little while. I haven't even started the application process yet. I haven't even started it yet, even though this channel is now eligible for monetization. If you're seeing ads at the beginning of this video, it's because YouTube will put ads in front of videos that are getting lots of traction, whether they're monetized or not. The channel's monetized or not. So I am not monetized yet. And I did not say, don't watch them, watch me because I'm not monetized. I didn't say that. in a very, not very old, like 3 weeks ago video, I did say that I consider myself to be a very honest YouTuber because I am not bought by anybody or monetized or whatever. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Here's the thing with channel monetization though. When people, like, I don't get to choose what ads get put on or in front of the video, so I can still say whatever I want even though the channel would be monetized, or if and when it does get monetized, I can still say whatever I want because YouTube places those ads there. Where things get a little bit shady is when you have video sponsorships and brand deals. That's where you can't really say everything you want to say because you have a brand paying you to make the content. And fuck, we're not even close to that point.
I hated Ape Father back in the day. I said, you know what? Every YouTuber has their place. Because all y'all are going to connect with certain ones, and those are the ones that make you feel better about the play, and they make you feel at ease.
Of course, like, again, I agree with you, Teddy. Naturally, people are going to gravitate to people that they like. Nobody wants to watch somebody they don't like. Like, if you think I'm a fucking dickhead, some people have said that. Not call me a dickhead, but I've gotten the odd comment where they're like, you're pompous and you're arrogant. Like, if that's how I come across to you, that's the whatever vibe you get from me, then yeah, you're not going to like me. You're not going to watch me. It's fair enough, right?
When shit hits the fan, and it has been hitting the fan, so you go to certain YouTubers for comfort, right? This douche fuck out of nowhere says stop doing that. Yeah, and here's another thing. You know what I'm saying? This is who I don't hire at my gym. Let's say some jamoker walks in.
Okay, at this point he's getting into here, I strongly agree with this point. Let's let him finish.
And he's like 80 pounds overweight. He says, hey man, I'm a personal trainer. Here's my certification. I'm a personal trainer. And I look at him and I'm like, dude, if you need to lose 80 fucking pounds, how the fuck are you going to get any of my people in shape? You can't even get yourself in shape.
100%, Teddy, and I believe this, and I agree with you 100%. In fact, before you made this hate video about me, Thursday last week, I actually made a video talking about this exact concept. I did it in a little bit different way than you're talking about it, but it's the same message. I call it and it's a very rough rule that I use. It's called the gray hair method. I take financial advice and, I guess, in a way, medical advice too, from people that have gray hair, because gray hair means seasoned, it means weathered, it means calloused, it means experience. Nobody is going to touch my fucking money that hasn't been through recessions and economic storms, the ups and downs and sideways and all kinds of different markets. Some of these young people, now there's nothing wrong with young people and inexperience. We all start somewhere, and that's what I talked about in that video. A guy like Super Chat Matt, you know, he is smart and he is sharp, but would I trust him with my money to manage my account and my investment portfolio? Fuck no, because the guy is a kid. He's young. He hasn't been through anything yet. And it's not discriminating that. It's my money, and I get to choose who manages it. So it wouldn't be him. It would be someone who's in their 50s, someone who has been through multiple shitstorms in the market. Like, I want people going back at least to the dot-com bubble of 2000 managing my money, because if they've been through that, then they've been through especially 08, 09, which was a huge disaster. Again, it's just experience in the market. They've weathered storms. And somebody said that, somebody called me out in that video, in my comments. They're like, hey, so you're saying, you shouldn't trust a young doctor. Well, again, if it's my life-saving surgery on the line, or my kids, or my wife, then fucking rights, I want a doctor who has motherfucking gray hair. Someone who has been a doctor for a long time. Not some kid who just got out of medical school and I'm gonna have my life or my family's life in their hands. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And it's the same analogy you're using, Teddy. I'm an ultramarathon runner, dude. I don't know if you know that, but I have a running coach, right? I have a lot of coaches. I have a business coach. I have a life coach. I have a running coach, because I believe in coaching. I believe in learning from people who have done what you want to do and people who are where you want to be. So, in business, in my business, in my entrepreneurship, I am learning from people who are 5-10 steps ahead of me, because if I want to go where they are, I want to learn from them, because there's no sense in reinventing the wheel or creating my own path. Just walk the path they've already walked, right? If you want to learn how to make $1 million in trading stocks, learn from somebody who's made $1 million in trading stocks. So we're saying the same thing here, man. like with my running, my running coach, guys run multiple 100-mile ultra marathons. I've never run a 100-mile yet, but I'm running a 50-mile this summer, and I want to fucking learn from and be trained and coached by someone who's done what I want to do and then some, right? So we're saying the same thing here.
And I look at this clown, We Are The Apes, and I say, hey man, where's your fucking stack? If you ain't got no money, why the fuck are you giving financial advice? Why?
Okay, this is the biggest one. Again, you are right, Teddy. Like, if I have nothing, then what am I doing here? What am I talking? And this is where I disagree, though, is because I don't know what or where you get the idea or the impression of what I have, what my net worth is, and what is in my accounts. Because just because you've seen me in my truck, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't get it. Like, I guess I get it because, yeah, I don't have a nice truck. But here's the thing. I'm not into fancy watches. I could go buy a Rolex right now, but I don't fucking care about Rolexes. I don't care. I could drive a Mercedes, but I don't care about driving a Mercedes. I've owned that truck from, when did I buy it? I bought it in 2009, so I didn't even buy it new because I don't believe in buying new cars because you lose that 30-40% when you drive them off the lot. I bought that fucking truck in 2009. I've had it ever since, and I will drive that truck until the goddamn wheels fall off because I don't believe in vehicles. I believe in owning shit, maintaining it, and taking care of it so that you don't waste money on stupid shit like vehicles. And I've been very purposeful. Like, so maybe this is where this comes from, is, I haven't been showing you guys a lot, and I've been doing that on purpose. My private, intimate life, my finances, my portfolio, my net worth, all those types of things, it's none of your goddamn business, and I've been very purposeful in not sharing it because there's a lot of crazy fucking people in this play. Again, Richie, look what's happening to that guy. He overshared his life, and now it's totally backfiring on him, and it's disaster. You got people calling him and texting him and fucking death threats, and apparently child services came to his house. Like, not that I hope I haven't done anything or caused any ill will that anyone would want to harm me, but you just never know. There are crazy people in this play and on the internet, and I've been very purposeful in keeping that stuff quiet, as it should be. Wealthy people don't need to show you and flaunt how much wealth they have because they know what they have. There's a difference between new rich and old rich. Old money doesn't flaunt it. New money, people who flash in the pan, they got a few stacks, all of a sudden they've never had it before. I'm not saying you, Teddy, but just in general, they flaunt it, right? And they got to show everybody, prove to everybody. Like, there's another saying. It's so poor people become poor because they spend all their money trying to impress people that they don't even know or even care about them. Like, I don't need to prove anything to anybody. So I've been very, I could show you my multiple houses, all my rental properties I have, but I don't need to. And I've been very careful in that. So that's the reason for that.
Why are you giving stock market advice? If you have yet to create any wealth for yourself...
Again, I think I already touched this on, but how do you know I don't have any wealth, Teddy? You don't, okay? That you have to agree with. You're talking out of your fucking ass right now. You don't know anything about me, okay? All you've seen, yes, I sit in my truck. But again, ask this, okay? If I have time to train for an ultra marathon, which I'm now running like 80 to 90 miles a week, that's a fucking lot. If I have time to do that, which I do during the week, during the day, if I have time to sit in my truck and make videos because I have freedom on my time, like, dude, how do you not know or see that I obviously have a source of income? I have a roof over my head right now. Like, obviously I have a source of income. If I had a job, so no offense to anybody with a job, but people like me, people like Teddy, entrepreneurs, I think he's an entrepreneur, who don't have a job, just over broke, that's essentially what a job is. You have time and you have freedom of time. Now, again, I'm not degrading anybody with a job. It just, I had a job. I had a boss that I fucking hated for a long time. So I got rid of it. I fired my boss. And I became an entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur, created some businesses, got a couple different things on the go. And if I didn't have that freedom of time, how would I be able to do all this running, sit in my truck and make all these videos during the, like, just put the pieces of the puzzle together? Obviously, there's something there. Like, I wouldn't be able to do these things if I didn't have a source or multiple sources of income.
Why in the hell do you think you're going to give me the wits to create wealth, or anybody else.
Again, I mean, it's fair, right? Like, learn from people who have done what you've already do, who have done what you want to do. But the other thing too is success is different to different people, right? Success is whatever it is to you. Your definition of success. To me, again, the Rolex and the Mercedes and all that shit, I don't need that stuff. It's not what I want. It's not what I'm after. And have I accomplished all of my personal financial goals in life? No, but I have very big goals and I'm working towards them. But I've accomplished some things, Teddy.
That's another thing, man.
I don't have a yacht and I don't have like $50 million, but come on.
Lions do not.
When he started this, I knew exactly what he was going to say, and he fucked it up. The actual saying is, lions do not concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. I love that saying. That saying is actually on my wall in my office because I just fucking love that saying.
Not learn from sheeps. You see what I'm saying? And this guy comes out of fucking nowhere. He's a sheep trying to teach the fucking lions. Don't watch the lions. Watch the sheep. Least favorite. Another guy.
The funny thing is, there's only actually one YouTuber that he talks about as his least favorite in this whole video, and it's me. So whatever, Teddy, you got a hard on for me. I don't know what it is, man. I think you only watched that one video, so I think a lot of things were maybe taken out of context, but everything you're saying here, I absolutely agree with, man. Don't take advice from people who haven't done what you want to do. That was kind of the main point of what you were talking about, I guess. Which I 100% agree with. I think you took a little bit out of context. I mean, yeah, I said don't watch YouTube. Like, I just said turn it off because you'll just have more peace in your life. You'll have all the stress and anxiety because I see that anyways. In my comments and other comments of other people's videos, I just see a lot of stress and anxiety. So that's what I meant with that video, right? I'm not saying, stop watching the big dog. Like, Teddy, come on, dude. You've got, what do you got, 14,000 subscribers? Like, you're still kind of a nobody. Like, you don't have that big of a channel. I mean, yeah, it's bigger than mine, but this isn't like a pissing match or dick measuring contest, is it? I don't know. Anyways, I think, Teddy, if you and I actually had a chat, we probably would actually, I don't know, maybe you'd still hate me, I don't know, but I think we probably have a lot more in common than you think. And you maybe would learn some things, and maybe you wouldn't hate me so much, but I don't know what this is. Maybe you're trying to bait me into getting some views or something. I don't know. I don't know what you're up to. I'm not going to accuse you of that, but I figured I would at least make this response, and whether you watch it or not, you probably won't watch it, but whatever. That's all I got. Peace.